Alright, YouTube. Welcome to my home. I'm gonna share some gold with you. This is not just, some kid spewing his shit. This is years of reading, practice, meditation, studying, actualizing. I almost read a book a day. I listen to like 5 hours of podcasts a day. I meditate, I do yoga, I work out, I eat. I've been veganic for 3 years now. So I'm on top of my shit. That might be hard to believe. Maybe you see this crooked faced kid and you're like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I didn't come up with any of the shit I'm about to say. All this is passed down. I don't believe there's anything original in reality. The only thing you really own is your effect on this world. So, I think as Van Gogh said, a good artist copies and a great artist steals. So stealing all the information in the world that is available to you through this amazing resource of the internet and recompiling it to fit in your life to further your ability, your potency, your potential. That is the student phase of life. So I'm gonna share some gold with you. I got some good books here, some notes and everything. But I just want to start. You are never alone, okay? I am not alone right now. There's no one in my house physically. And yet, there are spirits that walk with me. There are spirits that walk with you. So I'm going to invoke the ancestors who have come before us, the humans who've evolved our genetics up to this point, and embrace the guidance that I receive from spirit. I'm going to start with this. There are 10 things that we all want. You could say money, success, beautiful people in your life, good friend group, good family relationships, unlimitless, money to spend and resources and all that jazz. But those are manifestations. I'm talking about the energetic difference that you can make in your life right now. And all those great things, they come to you. Success is not a destination, it's a method. It's a way of being. So 10 things right here. Number 1, we desire to feel, to see, to sense in every possible way. Smell, taste, touch, feel, intuit everything in the world, like feel the magic of existence. That's number 1. Remember when you were a kid and everything felt new and just like, oh, cool, we're doing this right now. Like, let's go. You just roll with it, right? So I think that's okay. Let me say real quick before I go on. These are all multiple. All these 10 things are multiple manifestations, and it seems like, how do I juggle all 10 of these at once? The truth is, they're all from one source vibration. Okay, if you looked into numerology at all, 1 is the only number that can go between the high dimension and the low dimension, the duality, the causality of infinity, and the source of energy that is causing everything to move the way it does, okay? So keep that in mind, that all of these stem from one vibration. So when you attract this vibration in your life and you can shift your assemblage point to maintain this, all of these things will come to you and more, okay? So number 1, we all desire to feel the magic of existence. Number 2, we desire to flow with the energetic emergence of each moment. Okay, presence is not a solitary state. It's something that is recycled infinitely through like billionths of a second. Okay, there's the moment has more potential than we can hold on to. Okay, that feeling, my blessings are always overflowing, right? That is because you are connected to the emergence of the moment, embodying the flow, right? You want everything in your life to be free of resistance. You don't want to argue with yourself. You want to just, boom, it's like I'm in the flow today. Like I'm juggling a million things right now. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm going to keep going with it because I'm not dropping the ball right now. Okay, number 3, we wish for equality of the view in our mind. Okay, so appreciating equally the sadness and the joy, the depression, the anxiety, and the euphoria, the mania of life, okay? So the highs and the lows, you have equal view through the whole thing. Because when you check out emotionally, you are not there to learn from your experience. And when death taps you on the shoulder and asks, like, hey, did you live a full life, or do you need to reincarnate? You want to play again? You want to say, no, I lived a full life, right? We're not there yet, but I'm not, at least. But guys, this is something to strive for, okay? This is a difference we can make in our life right now with the emergence of this moment. And just drawing on that energy that the moment has more potential than we can count, than we can numerize. So that's number 3, is equality in our view, right? Feeling the equal weight to the parts and the wholeness of our experience. Detached from everything except for the one, the core of yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? Not getting attached to like, oh, I just want to feel happy, but I don't want to feel sad. Because you cannot have one without the other. Okay, so this is embracing the paradoxical nature of reality, and this is being truly open-minded, 100%. No positions to defend, no ideologies to defend. You don't have anything to prove. You're here right now. You don't have anything to prove. So number 4, we are here to be fully awake, fully aware, so conscious that we are lucid through our entire life, never missing a moment, not mentally checking out, right? Don't be that zombie in the room. I'm either 100% emotionally there, or I'm 100% physically not present. If I can't be present emotionally for whoever I'm with, I need to go on a walk, I need to go on a run, I need to fuel up, I need to, take care of myself to get back to that point. Because you just don't want people to know you when you're not at your best, right? Right? But here comes the next one. We want to be nobody. Okay? So you want to have zero identity. You don't want to be caged and defined by words and labels, because all euphemisms are just limiting lies on your limitless skies, right? They pale in comparison to the true expansion of reality and your true potential, our true potential as human beings, spiritual beings having the human experience, because that's how it is. And having no identity is powerful. No personal attachments to past and future, no history, nothing to be depressed about because you're here right now. There's nothing to be anxious about because you're here right now. So you're not stuck in the past or in the future. You're attached to yourself, and that is it. To the process of knowing yourself, to truth. Okay? So that's the next one coming up here. Is we want truth with no limits. We want truth at all costs. Hand in hand with the sober clarity, we desire knowing what happens after this life is completely possible. Because if you can attach yourself entirely to the truth, because that's what is at the core, is truth, it's integrity. The rest of the world would fall apart if it lied to itself, The matter doesn't appear and disappear because it's like, oh, I'm here, I'm not here. No, you need to be that solid. If you want to be 100% present, it's truth. It's the hunting of your prey, the emergence of the moment. Okay? So after going vegan, that was a hard phrase for me to adopt to, is that I'm a hunter, I'm a warrior, and I'm hunting the prey. My prey is the truth, and I hunt that with all that I am. Okay? And that's crucial. That's a huge difference. Then, I just need the truth sometimes. It's like, get that wishy-washy bullshit off my planet, please. Anything worth doing is worth, doing 100%. 100% is max capacity. I don't like the 110% phrase because it's just confusing. Okay? And confusion has a cause. Confusion has a cause entirely. So back here, number 6. We desire for the wholeness of our consciousness to permeate everything we can think, perceive of. So I'm a lucid dreamer. I can astral travel. I've been dreaming every night, at least once a night, sometimes up to 5, 6, 7 times a night for months now. And prior to that, just on and off through most of my life. But I've got a solid practice right now, and I'll go into that in another video. Okay, so we want the wholeness of our experience to permeate everything we can think of, perceive, conceive, the samadhi experience, where we merge with the object we view. We're not trapped in our body. Okay, our mind is the mind. Nature has a mind. Before there was a big bang, there was a big thought. No doubt. I've been there, I've seen it in dreams, okay? That might be hard to grasp right now, but it's true. The ability of our consciousness to leave our physical body and realize other possibilities via direct experience. As real as right now, okay? When you embrace the present moment, you'll be able to be present in your dreams. And then you'll be able to bring your dreams into reality and see that this reality is just another level of dreams, okay? You can create the reality you want. That's what manifestation is. You hear people talk about that? Well, that's why I'm focusing on empowerment right now, to wake you up from this dream, empower you to do whatever you want, because the truth is we all want these same 10 things. And I can trust that within you. We all want the same things. And that's the importance of connecting all these ideas right now, okay? So we seek the truth, independent of everything else, the truth that lies beyond relativity, the paradoxical nature of reality. Thriving, comfort, and security and success are like lower to life than the fully committed truth, okay? And honestly, we can never have the truth so much as we continue to hunt beyond the grave. So like, how much do you need it or want it? This is a practice you do not give up on. This is nothing you take a break from, okay? This is something you do every day, every second, because that is how important this vibration is as far as what it will bring you in your life. Because we all want these things, right? This is a connecting to the one is gaining everything you want from life. You see Buddhas all blissed out. You see enlightened people that it's like, wow, they have it. This is it. This is what it is that they have. So here we go. We all want a simple and natural lifestyle, minimalist lifestyle. We don't want to be cluttered up with these bullshits and distractions that take away our connection to the divine nature of the moment, to the divine nature of ourselves, the divine nature of reality. A natural lifestyle, right? That's why I got something else coming up. I just found out, this hurts me. My family is poisoning themselves. Yours might be. Unless you have an entirely organic, whole foods life, if it's not organic, it's either covered in glyphosate, which is a molecule away from being cyanide, or it's genetically modified, which will modify your genetics, okay? So taking you away from what the Creator has given you, okay? This is a complete bastardization of what food is, okay? When you get milk in a jug, that is not fucking food. It is fucking cow pus and poison, pasteurized, enslaved animals. It's dense with cortisol, dense with adrenaline, stress hormones, okay? You got thyroid issues, you got hormonal issues, you got acne. Guys, it's entirely from animal products. It's entirely from poisoned food ingredients, okay? Wheat, if it's called wheat, that did not exist 200 years ago. Okay, it's an inbred plant with hexaploid genetics, so its genetics have been modified by humans. Maybe it was before we had, gene splicing technology, but nonetheless, its genetics have been modified. The true grain that we should be eating is called einkorn. It's a diploid, two pairs of genetics. Barley and oats have 3 or 4, so it makes a huge difference, guys. A simple, natural lifestyle, minimalism, wholeness, embracing the work, that it is to eat as healthy as possible, because this is your vessel for this lifetime. And if you're not giving it good food, guess what? You're giving it shit. And you're clogging yourself up. And that's unacceptable for this vibration. You cannot have one and the other, You can't walk on both sides of the fence. You'll split your legs in half, right? So you got to commit. Have some integrity with this. Can you still love? Can you still be a good parent? Can you still hold your shit together? Yes, you can. You'll be even better, because your fire is going to be lit internally, because you are embracing reality for what it is. You're no longer living in some abstraction fantasy in your mind. Okay, all of my dreams, they're kind of a fantasy, they're fun. Every single one of them is a metaphor that pertains to reality. It's a language. Like how we speak in sounds and understand each other, this is a visual language that speaks to reflections in reality, telling me the lessons I need to work on. And that's why I've been able to wake up to this level, even though I'm only 20 years old. Okay, so I'm giving you some potent stuff here. The last thing that we want is to be a benevolent force in the world. You want to come from a place of integrity, wholeness, so that you can contribute to society, to your family, to reality at large. Because we can be a help. We're artists made of stardust, goddammit. So, teaching others in the classroom, helping out, donating your time to, the homeless, to less developed countries, to etc., right? You want to be a benevolent force in the world, make the world a better place, make your world a better place. Because once you attach yourself to this vibration and it's channeled through your being, you have way more than you can ever do with. So doing your best all the time will not wear you out. Heavy, right? This will cure you of all the falsehoods, and the journey of truth will set you free. All right? So, being this benevolent force in the world, we're going to switch from a scarcity society to an abundant society. Switch from an authoritative dictator, do what I tell you, listen, understand type of society to understanding, partnership, trustworthiness-based society. Because, guys, when this clicks, we all want the same things. You can relate to everybody. Beyond humanity, you can relate to plants and animals. You dive in the ocean and fish will swim up to you, like right up to you. Like I've literally ridden a dolphin, wild. They swam up to me in Hawaii. This is ridiculous, guys. They can feel it, intuit this. It's telepathic, okay? This is the vibration that will teach you to unlock your superpowers of potential. I've experienced telepathy, okay? I've experienced a connection with somebody that I care for enough that we can literally read each other's minds, speak the sentences that another person's saying. And I've joined in dreams with people, okay? And this is not bullshit. This is truth, okay? This is the reality that I live in, and I, as your human reflection, hope to hold you to this with integrity. Look this stuff up. I'm not the only one experiencing this. There are literally hundreds of thousands of people out of the billions on this planet who are awake enough to achieve this. And this is growing, okay? We're past the knee of the curve. The change is coming. We live in an unsustainable energy world. By definition, unsustainable means it will not be sustained. So we are switching to a sustainable energy system in which, things can be maintained, guys. And if you don't wake up, you're going to be entirely replaceable. Robots can take your job in 5-10 years. So if you're not living the life of a god, of a good human, the good humans aren't going to want to spend time with you. Jesus can only hang out with the sinners for so long. And then he's got to go retire back to hang with his disciples and his apostles who are here to, really listen to what he's saying and really integrate this into their life and make a difference. And I'm not entirely Christian. I believe in animism. There's truth in every religion. I've read the Quran. I've read the Bible. I've even read the Book of Mormon, guys. There's crazy stuff out there, but from all I've read, I've been able to glean the truth, right? This one right here, ask and it is given. Esther and Jerry Hicks. This is divine right here. I'm going to share some gold with you. How can I get there from here? You got a dream for yourself? You want success? You want to catch the flow? You want to stay with it? You want to see past the just the manifestations, the materialistic side of consumerism in our society, and be able to merge the attention of the energy and the physical manifestations of reality, so that how you feel inside and how you act outwardly match each other, and the journey you're on and the milestones you achieve affirm each other, and you're in balance, right? That's what we want. Be able to magnetically attract money, sex, beauty and abundance in all your life. How do we get there from here? That's perhaps the question that we ask ourselves all the time. It's like, how do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? You're in this thought loop, right? I can relate. We can all relate. Well, how do we get this? It is not because you do not want it enough. Your goal, it is not because you are not intelligent enough. Okay? It is not because you are not worthy enough. And it is not because fate is against you. It is not because somebody else has already won your prize. The reason you have not already gotten what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational holding pattern that does not match the vibration you desire. That is the only reason ever. And an important thing for you to now understand is that if you will stop and think about it, or more importantly, stop and feel about it, you can identify your very discord. So now the only thing that you need to do to gently and gradually, piece by piece, release your resistant thoughts, which are holding you back, disallowing factors involved. The only disallowing factors involved Your increasing relief will be the indicator that you are releasing resistance, just as your feelings of increased tension, anger, and frustration, and so on, have been indicators that you are adding to your resistance. Okay, so you can only resist or allow in their equational reality right here. This method works. Well-being is lined up right outside your door. We want to remind you the basic premise that you must be understood before any of this will make sense to you. Well-being flows. Well-being wants you. Well-being is lined up outside your door. Everything you have ever desired, whether spoken or unspoken, has been transmuted by you vibrationally. It has been heard and understood by Source, and it has been answered. And now you are going to feel your way into allowing yourself to receive it, one feeling at a time. So a parallel I can draw right here is that well-being is the source vibration. It is the energy of nature. Nature is a new and novelty conserving engine. It balances everything, and habit is secondary to all these other functions, okay? So we're going to cut through our old habits and create something new for ourselves. Here's some more gold right here. Shoots. So there's an emotional guidance system right here that it's like your gas tank. And this is how it works for everybody, you know, from empty to full. You see this? 22. So each of these embodies a vibration. Fear, grief, depression, and despair, and powerlessness. You ever feel like, oh, I can't do it. I can't achieve this dream. It's too big. I can't do it. That's a bullshit lie. It's the bottom of your tank. You need more fuel. From there, you can work your way up to insecurity, guilt, and unworthiness. Just like, okay, maybe it's possible. I got the energy, but I'm not worthy of this gift. You know, my nose has been broken 6-7 times because I've been in hundreds of fights because I used to force my way through life instead of allowing. And that's some shit I gotta live with, you know? My jaw's been dislocated. My face is a little crooked. I'm sorry if it distracts you, but it's the fucking truth. And even though it may appear I might be a little bit insecure about this, feel guilty of my past actions, feel jealous of people. That's the next one right here. Jealous of people that might look better. I might want to wait till I get a nose job so you can look up to me and appreciate what I'm saying, right? Bullshit. You're worthy. You have nothing to prove. Yep. I'm just a reflection of you, so any of your judgments, just pass that right back to yourself. So after jealousy here, you got hatred and rage, just like, fuck the world. You know what? Why did I ever do this to myself? How did I get here? Why am I so lost? Why can't I have the abundance that is my birthright, god damn it? Why is it so damn expensive to eat organic when it's natural? When it's what nature provides, you know? Why is it cheaper to buy these abominations, these bastardizations of food? Because they fucking want you to poison yourself. It's not about money. It's about control. Control is the opposite of power. Power flows. It's like water. There's no control. You take the shape of the container you're in. You fill it. And when your time comes, you will pour and you will crash. Revenge, anger. Yeah, that's what comes up next. Right? Like, who are these people that have created this? That are taking my power away? Fuck that. Fuck their system, right? You might be a little discouraged. You might want to blame them instead of take responsibility. You know, you might worry. You might doubt yourself. Might be disappointed in yourself. Like, man, how did I get this far, you know? And then overwhelmment hits you. Like, fuck, this is big. This is big. This is a big fucking vision I'm talking about. This is literally the planet we walk on. Okay, Monsanto was worldwide. Okay, the federal bank, Federal Reserve, the world banking system, the unified central banking that prints money out their ass and creates inflation, market crashes, and like makes your life fucking bitching. Yeah, that's overwhelming. They're a fucking world power. You might be frustrated, irritated, and impatient with the fall of the old ways, right? Like, why can't all the old people just fucking die already so that our generation can bring the truth to the planet? You might be a little pessimistic, like, damn, that's kind of dark. Like, shoot. But integrating your dark side is where you find balance, right? Shadow work, integrating the light and the dark, you are the meeting of light and dark. That's why you're always in the middle of it, okay? You're between earth and heaven. You're between the underground and the above, Father Sky. You know, Mother Earth and Father Sky are our parents, and we're in between them, learning this lesson. So maybe you've gotten bored somewhere in this. Maybe this is heavy. So boredom is right here. Now we hop from boredom to contentment. I'm happy where I'm at. A lot of people hold themselves in that vibration, hold themselves in that comfort zone, hold themselves in their habits. Guys, it's time to hop out of this because the future is hopeful. The future is hopeful. I've seen it. I've seen it in dreams. I've seen it in other people's hope and their, you know, that's where my inspiration comes from, is seeing other people that give me hope for humanity. Because I've seen a lot of dark people that's like, it's like the ocean, you know. Gandhi has this saying, I forget exactly how it goes, but, you know, don't lose your faith in humanity because of a couple bad apples. Okay, the ocean does not get dirty because of some dirty water running into it. A dirty river runs into the ocean. No, the ocean's still clean. Might be plastic bags floating all over. There's an island of garbage in the ocean, yet the ocean is still clean. Fukushima can spill radiation into the ocean, yet the ocean is still clean. So we're going to let the water come and carry us away, guys. Positive expectation and belief. Yet, affirmations. I believe in the best possibilities for me. I believe in the positive possibilities that exist for me. Affirm that for yourself. I believe in the positive possibilities that exist for me. And now you're enthusiastic. You're eager. Your happiness is stoked, right? Now you got a passion for life again. Like, guys, we incarnated into this fight. We incarnated into this time to, like, awaken the people, to, like, bring hope to reality, to, like, make the change, to, like, save the body of Gaia, because the air is polluted, the water is polluted. You know, maybe the ocean still got its, you know, the valley spirit you can rely on, but we cut down a lot. You know, it's time to start planting. It's time to start planting seeds for the 100 years from now. Yeah. Because our children are going to have it better than we did. Damn straight. My kids are not going to have to worry about, like, oh, my Cheerios are poisoned with 1,000 parts per billion of glyphosate. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's a poisoned ass purgatory reality we live in, you know? Like, who's in control? See, I just dropped myself back down to overwhelm it. But I can work my way back up, you know? I can push through the pessimism. I can find hope. I can find optimism. Positive expectation and belief. Enthusiasm, eagerness, and happiness. Passion for my existence. And then we come to number one, that source vibration that we've been talking about. Those 10 manifestations, the things we all want. Joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom. True freedom. That's why I want to empower you, so you can have freedom in your life. Love, appreciation. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, Mother Fire, for stoking mine. This is a longer video than I intended, guys. Bless. I'm glad you're here with me. Whoever you are a brother and sister to me. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, I'm trying to embody the elder because that's what we need. That's what we need. We need teachers in this existence. And so, where's a good somebody to look up to? Where are the mentors in this reality, you know? I don't see people in the physical world. I rely on books. Books are my mentor right now. I read almost one a day. Damn straight. I'm trying to write one right now. I'm trying to share this truth with you. Get at me with the comments, please. If there's something you want to hear, I'm bringing more to you. Inspiration, motivation. You know, I'm setting up an email list. If you want to see me on Facebook, if you want to see me on Twitter, if you want to see me on Instagram, I'm and Snapchat. You know, the whole 9 yards, guys. I'm really just trying to inspire and motivate you as I inspire and motivate myself to climb out of this fucking rabbit hole that we're in. Yeah. It's deep. It's deep. It's like the bottom of the ocean, like the Mariana Trench. It's like there's no light down there is what it feels like, right? No, this world is a reflection of you. The Mariana Trench is within you. Mount Everest, the highest peak, that's within you. You want to watch a Nepali sunrise? Like, that's within you. Sun gazing is another great thing. We'll make an episode on that. I've been sun gazing for a long time. That's where my energy comes from. That's why I can just keep going and going and going and going and going and going in, because the sun empowers me, guys. That's the light energy for my light body to bring the truth to you. This is my hobby. All right, I'll freestyle some other time. Bless, much love, much appreciation. I'll see you on the other side. Forest out.